What's up, fam? I'm Ivy, and you're at Ivy Vibes. And I don't generally do this. I hope I don't get disturbed. I hope she don't come back down here. I might have to pause it. I generally don't do zodiac sign readings. It's been a long time since I have, but this morning I felt moved to do it. So I'm doing it. Depending on the feedback that I get, I will periodically do more. If it's something that you guys want, if I see that it is something that you want, I have no problem in doing it. So we're going to see what comes out. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. Ooh, this is crazy. When I tell ya. Okay. Alright. Oh my goodness. Okay. So what we are looking at for you, Pisces, and this is going to be Sun, Moon, and Rising. The overall energy for you we have is soul ties. We're going to see about that. All right. So this says soul tie, having an emotional and or spiritual connection with someone that seems unbreakable, a soulmate and or karmic partner. Y'all will not believe that I just kind of asked about this before, because I do get readings as well. I don't like reading myself because I tend to not like to feel like I want to make sure that I'm seeing everything clearly, and I don't want to feel like I'm manipulating the energy to just go towards what it is that I want. So that just kind of tends to work out best for me. So we're going to see what this is about. So for Pisces, the initial energy here that we got for you is the High Priestess. That's in reverse. We got the Four of Swords, and we have the Ace of Swords. And so I feel like in the past, you haven't really been on point as you'd like to when it comes to your intuition and allowing your intuition to guide you. So whatever happened between you and this person, there's like this break. You're on this break, and you may have gone into this place. Maybe even the other person may have gone into this place where they're soul searching, looking for the truth. Okay. Or maybe when you guys were together, some kind of truth came out that caused a break to happen between the two of you, and it really affected, I think, both of your hearts. Yours a lot, but both of your hearts, because those three swords, which is ends up being the Three of Swords, where emotionally somebody is hurt. And there's a lot of things that are going on here mentally with these swords. And then the Hierophant being in reverse, I don't think that you've been able to be very clear, hear your own voice clearly when it comes to what you should do and what you should think, what you should feel. So let's just see what's going on here. We have the Ace of Cups. I'm sorry, the Six of Cups. So this is somebody that you've known from the past. I'm sorry. My throat has been bothering me. It's kind of cold down here. And I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of a head cold. Alright. So I feel like this is somebody that you know from the past, that you used to have very fond memories of, loving memories, Um, and it just felt good. So I think that these memories that you were having of this person may be clouding your intuition when it comes to how you should see them or feel for them or deal with them, or how you should even think of them. So we have the Knight of Cups. So this person could have come rushing back in when you guys were on a break and offered, some kind of love. I don't know how real the love was, but may have tried to, come back and offer some form of emotion to you. And you may have accepted it because it just felt familiar to you. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I think that in the past, whatever soul searching or truth that you were looking for, you received it where there was not an equal balance of give and take. This person may have been all talk and really never gave equally back to you whatever it was that you gave to them. So it just was something that really was not going to work. No matter how fond your memories were of the person, I think that just kind of clouded your judgment of how you should see them or deal with them. And it may have been that way for a long time. Not to say that you didn't finally come to some type of realization of how you should deal with them. But the fact is that you feel like there's this soul tie there, something that's just there between the two of you that you may be finding hard to let go of or resist. So currently we have this energy where we've got the Seven of Wands in reverse. We have the Chariot and we have the Death card. So this feels to me like there is some type of transformation that you are going through. And it could be happening very quickly. It could also feel as though it's happening at a time when you're very vulnerable, where your guard is down and you feel like your back is against the wall, but you're trying to do everything that you need to do. But you may feel like you're in a state where you're a bit helpless. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So there could have been a situation where things may not have gone the way that you wanted them to. A false start possibly when it comes to dealing with this person, and definitely a Lover. So I think that there was, maybe there was some traveling that ended up happening with this situation with the Chariot being clarified by the Lovers, and you needing to make a decision as to what it is that you wanted to do. In the meanwhile, you're still going through this transformation where you're not the same person that you used to be. You've gotten a mental clarity. There still may be a little bit of cloudiness around what it is that you should think about the situation with the person, because you have options. It's not like you have to be with this person or you have to see them in a good way or a bad way. There's just this thing of trying to figure out exactly what it is that you want. And I feel like right now there may just be that fuzziness, because again, you're going through a transformation. There's a lot of things that you are holding on to, but still at the same time letting go of and changing. And does that person fit in with who you are becoming? So we have, for the future, we have the Hermit, we have the Empress in reverse, And we have, again, the Seven of Cups. So I think that there's this time period where you still may need to do a little bit of reflecting, that comes up in the future. You still may need to do a little bit of reflecting. There's some things that you are not yet ready to express or have happen. You may not even feel you may not be really taking care of yourself in a place where you're able to take care of yourself the way that you need to, or thinking about taking care of yourself the way that you need to in the future. And so I think that also is going to change. And then the options, there's a lot of options that you have, so you could end up being a bit confused about that when it comes to this situation, how to handle it. And so I think that while you're in this hermit mode, that you will hear some news of this person. They may reach out to you while you are, I won't say in isolation, but just on a no contact, so to speak, type of deal with them. And they may offer you something, again, with this Page of Pentacles. However, I don't feel as though it is going to be something that you will take. Because I feel like at that point with the Six of Wands, I think that you're going to make the right choice for yourself and have the success that you need on your own. Like, just kind of come into a place where you figure things out and may understand that, a soul tie happens for certain reasons. And once you have gone through that season of it, there's no need for you to continue to engage. It's almost like you're learning from the past. You were seeking to have that truth about what it was that you could expect, and you've seen that this person could not equal up to you or give you what it was that you actually needed. For as much of a strong desire that may have been there, it just was not going to work. So let's see what advice we could get. Yeah, walk away. I think you're going to completely just let this thing go and walk away. And it is something that I wouldn't say that you're not going to take lightly, because when you give yourself to somebody, you tend to take it really seriously. When you give, it's not just a light thing, like I said, that you do. You tend to give with your whole heart. And there's, just trying to manage your feelings through everything, and knowing that whatever it is that you have done, as emotional as the tie was and as strong as the bond may have felt, that it's time to just cut it. And so I think that, the advice here, like I said, is just to walk away. I don't think that this was the right tie for you, the right soul tie, or you got it. It was a soul tie for a time for you to learn certain things, but you transitioned and you came out of that. The old you died and a new you emerged, and you got whatever it was that you needed to get when you were truth seeking in the past, and reflecting on the hurt that you went through while you were on that break, and it unclouded your judgment so that you could clearly hear your intuition speaking to you. And I do believe that walking away would be the best alternative, but you do what you want to do. Anyway, you got a question what those soul ties are for. They come to teach us lessons, and depending on if we want to learn them or not, it's going to say a lot about the way that things continue on for us. So, like, share, and subscribe to this channel if this is, you know, type of readings that you enjoy. Like I said, I don't often do the zodiacs, but occasionally I will do them. And if I do get enough interaction and feedback, you know, from this, I definitely will individually do different zodiac signs if I know that it's something that you guys enjoy. So thank you guys so much for coming to my channel, watching this video, and I'll just see you on the next one. Till then, be well.